Greetings, everyone. How are you? So, this is the kickoff for the first week of February. Also, a new transition for me and a new start of something new. When it comes to doing weekly reads for you, for the collective, and with myself included in that collective, I just chose to pick up this deck, and I will be using this deck for now on because it definitely really digs deep into your celestial characteristics, the locations in your chart where this may be affected, patterns, the location, and this really help you give an overall higher perspective on any situation in your life. Things may come up for you that resonate. If it do not try to make the puzzle pieces fit where they don't. But if it do, apply it to your life and your journey to help you to elevate, to help you expand, to help you heal, to help you grow in whichever areas that you need that growth. Again, I'm Cecilia A Goddess at Connection to Ascension, and I welcome you. If you don't mind, to please like, subscribe, and share this beautiful channel to help the messages get across to the collective, the world. It's funny because as we begin, I pulled the first card was Aquarius. That goes to show that we are in alignment with the energies of Aquarius. It may not always come out like that with the zodiac signs of that period of time, but we are in Aquarius season. Aquarius season, most people think it's a water because of the water vessel. I'll explain that a little bit. It's really an air sign. But Aquarius energy for me is that, of course, in astrology as well, it's about collaboration. It's about teamwork. It's about collective energy coming together to get something done that is bigger than just the moment. It's something that, as far as generational wealth, breaking generational curses, is patterns, it's changing and shifting paradigms, it's changing the way that we live, that we think, that we feed ourselves, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. So the Aquarius card that we got for the collaboration is definitely the overall message of this reading. And these cards are so beautiful, you guys. So I will elaborate exactly what the Aquarius card means for you today. So with the Aquarius card, and collaboration, this is about coming out of the comfort zone. This overall message, this is about stepping up. This is about stepping up for yourself and stepping up for others. But you have to be able to allow people in, people that's deserving, people that can connect to you on a deeper level with the Aquarius card. And so with that being said, it's a beautiful energy. This energy, you have to live by your philosophy, okay? Aquarius, traditional ruler, we know is Saturn. You may not know that, but it is. And it asks us to know what society expects of us and to care about our reputation. But however, the Aquarius co-ruler is Uranus, and it encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or other people's opinions, and to be able to think outside of the box. And really, there is no box in actuality. The box is just your imagination. Is in your mind. There's no box to begin with. Is nothing there to stop us or block us. And yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you, the inner me. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own inventions, your own perceptions, your own mind. This is to have freedom of your own mind, your own thoughts. To get to this free place, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual. So it's not always about listening to others, your parents, your boss, your spouse, your children. All right? This is about really tapping within. So when you feel the worldview and your actions are integrated, it's easier to call in healthy collaborators. All right? This is to help, again, like I said, this is to collaborate, cultivate allies, find others and called by that has maybe the same work, what's that? The same type of goals. This is to weave people to create a community, to bring in new friendships, purpose, connections, which may lead to a romantic spark. But throughout the process, consciously maintain a balance between your own needs and those of the collective always, no matter who you are working with or who choose to work with. It could be for business, again, it could be for romantic, it could be family, it could be connecting with old family members, it could be any of those things, old friends. But make sure that that energy is reciprocated and it's your thoughts and not the influence of just other people. You bring your thoughts together, right? So we have rebirth, which I seen this 27 that reduces to 9, and 9 is about deep transformation, and that will be laid to the rebirth. All right. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio and a powerful planet that takes roughly 248 years to transverse the zodiac. In most myths connected to Pluto, god of the underworld, they have two major characters. The one who descends into the underworld, right? And the one who returns, reborn. You also have the other spectrum of that, the one either sent souls down to the underworld or greet. Just as Seth and Osiris, for instance. All right. Both sides of the myth there. You had the one that abused the power, and you have on the other side that same coin the willingness to be reborn again until they are in power with their divine selves. That is the energy and the influences over Pluto. Also, this speaks about retrieving valuables is what I'm hearing. So dealing with this earth connection, material things. So this is about material gain. This is about collaborations, material gain. There is, trying to listen to what the spirit guides are saying to me. But there are 3 actions. One action that I'm getting is to dig deep into your soul. The second will be willing to transform. And the third is to use your power, which we all have and possess, to use it wisely. Because the energy of Pluto can give you that substance to be able to dig up what is worthy and to bring it to the surface, or rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. So you can dig. When you dig, you bring it to the surface, what you dig out of yourself, your soul, right? Your inner self. And you rinse and wash away the remnants, the dirt, the stagnancy, the negative energy, the negative thinking, the negative speaking, the negative people, all those things that you have built up in there, resentment from these people, hurt, trauma, etc. And you wash away all of those things. You imagine this white golden light, this washing away all of those energies, and you take from that the gold, which is the experiences that were good, the lessons from those experiences, whether good or bad, the elevation that it helped you bring you to from where you were to where you are now. And that's the energy of Pluto. Also, don't get caught up in any obsessions also that may cause any stress, because this will bring you out of alignment. You cannot control the uncontrollable, is what I just heard. All right? It's okay to listen to it, but don't allow them to control your every aspect. It also reminds you you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. And to begin this work, you may have to let go of old form, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. So more than focusing on what's left behind and that sorrow after you rinse away, the more you don't want to miss your opportunities, so the more you focusing on what's been left behind or washed away, what you had to walk away from, you become more curious about what's about to arrive in any dynamic situation. You'll step out of the power struggle and more into your inner power, your inner you, into your self-empowerment, and that's what this energy is all about. Then you have trine, and then you have, which is the symbiosis, right? And then you have progressions, which is the journey. And then you look here, you have, sure I said put these first, the houses. You have the first house and the second house that came out. And that's pretty interesting to me. I see elevation and level up. But the first house is your arrival. It's a beautiful card. I want you to take a look at that. Beautiful card. The arrival in the second house, you have resources. Resources, okay. First house. Your first house describes how you enter the world. Your first impressions in the birth of your journey of self-discovery. If your chart was a village map, the first house will be the gateway and information. So take responsibility for how you are perceived. As you walk through the door, assess how you lead with either your mannerisms, your appearances, and it signals, you may notice that you are more powerful than you think. All right? Don't lead with defense, is what I heard. Lead with charm, grace, profidence. I don't like to say confidence. I like to say profidence in your abilities, in yourself, in your light, in your shine, and your gifts. And this is how you are perceived to the world. How you perceive yourself is most important, because that is the energy that you give off into the world. All right? If you feel misunderstood, look for the missed signals, whether it be yours or theirs. Underneath any tension, you see that they can be done to see what can be done to clear the lenses. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoying the mysteries by playing your cards right, you need to step out of that. You need to step out of that standing under somebody else's light. You need to shine your own light, because if not, it becomes easy for others to project their assumptions onto you. consider becoming more transparent and letting your inner worth shine. This is what I'm getting from this first house arrival card. Letting your inner light shine. So this is not feeling guilty about your past. This is learning from them, taking the gold, right, from those experiences in past. Collaborations, going beyond the norm. And there's no more thinking out the box. There's thinking there is no box. There's nothing to box you in, that you can do whatever your heart desires at this time, especially when it comes to money and finance. And when it comes to your business, I'm hearing this may come from retrieving some money, inheritances. This may also have something to do with salary at work, an increase or a job change. This also may have to do with collaborations with other people that are wealthy, that can help you, give you the blueprint on how to become the things that you desire and want to become without feeling the guilt. And we're going to get more into that because there's a lot of messages coming in all at once, but I want to get into that. Then we have the second house. This is also about what you value, such as your body, your relationships to the material world, right? The 3D, the earthly realm. In the Bible, they taught us that Eve had influenced Adam to eat the apple after receiving the messages from the serpent. Now, I'm not going to get too deep onto that, but my perspective is a little bit different. As I grew up in a Christian home, I do not believe that is the sin. That's where our sin started, or the traditional, Bible telling story of that. To me, eating the apple signifies truth. It signifies truth that brings abundance. It signifies, again, going back to believing there is no box. So there's nothing to box you in. The serpent, for me, was telling the truth, was bringing you back into your power to not rely on other people and other things always, but also being counterproductive in collaborating with other people, but having your ideas and sticking to those ideas, your philosophies, your understanding, and a relationship when it comes to the material world. And this is about having no guilt. We're going to get more into that as well. Again, explore how you feel about money. So many people in the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money. And this has happened to me as well, and part of my enlightenment and becoming more spiritual, not religious, but spiritual, and understanding who I am, right? My capabilities, what my power can do and bring forth. Because anything that you imagine, anything that you speak, anything that you think of, you create it. So you are the co-creator with the universe, with God, with source energy, higher power, whoever you want to give that name to. There is a higher power of the that you are connected to. And with that being said, you create your reality that you want. So you either create and manifesting by default, or you're creating and manifesting on purpose. And that is the energy. So again, explore how you feel about money. Because like so many other people, and even myself in the beginning of my spiritual path, have mixed feelings about money, your bodies, your possessions. And drawn to abundance at the same time, you may be resting or resisting with the guilt or discomfort around desire. This approach, avoidance conflict around the material world, can make it hard to focus on your efforts. It may send out mixed signals and messages until the universe doesn't know how to respond or help you. So the second house asks that you build a clear and congruent message about your relationships and your resources that you can stand behind with integrity. Again, standing behind with integrity. Not what other people make you feel towards money. You know, the old saying, money don't grow on trees and the money is the root of all evil. No, money do grows on trees, if I say so. Because money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I love money, money loves me. Those affirmations is a signal of positive energy. And a positive energy, guess what? What's going to happen? It's going to magnetize that energy. And guess what? It's going to bring that forth with ease and instead of discomfort. You have to work hard for your money. You have to hustle for your money. No, you don't have to hustle. You have to align. You have to be in alignment for any opportunities to arise to make you more abundance or bring those desires in. And that's what this journey is all about. It's about coming to that understanding that, yes, this is a play. Nothing is really real. Nothing is real. Even this vessel that we are in temporarily. But we came to enjoy this life. We came to fulfill a life that we desire while we're here. And that's the whole joy and the whole purpose of this journey, is to heal, it is to elevate, it is to accomplish things, whatever that may be, or whatever that is to you. Some people want to accomplish getting a home, a better job, college for their children, and other things like that. But anything can be accomplished. Anything can be obtained with integrity, of course, because if you don't do that with integrity, guess what? You're going to lose those things that you manifested. Just as easy as you manifested them, just as easy as they will dissipate. They will be snatched back from you. So I do encourage everyone to do that with integrity, but do it how you need to, how it needs to look for you. Because people can project their insecurities and their fears upon you in your life. Or sometimes you can do this to yourself. You will start to fall back in this energy of Pluto energy. We're going into the dark when it comes to your money, your finances, or anything material, or your body, how you feel about your body. Speak love to yourself. Make love to yourself. Speak to yourself in the mirror. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am sensational. I am loved. I am lovable. I am multifaceted. I'm a being, a multi-layered being, because you are. All right? So matter, as I said, is a secret vessel for spirit to explore your attitude towards your resource and your own body, your sensuality. Also, I'm getting clean up your act in the material world. Clean closets, clean your car out, pay bills, deal with the practical things that might appear mundane, but it is a secret act of leading the soul to the surroundings, to the abundance that you are creating. So you have to clean, all right? A clean home allows clean spirits. A clean mind allows clean energy. A clean vessel, fasting, foods, creates a space for clean energy, and being a clean vessel, right, to conjure up anything that you want quicker and faster. That's the message I got from that. Yeah, this clearer, integrated energy to radiate out and back with that in action is to have a clean space. Then we go to not just locations, we're going to go to patterns and how that affects you. We have 52, which is reduced to 7. This is the year of 7. 2023 reduces to 7. We are in the year of 7. You have trine and sextile. Okay. With that being said, this is a lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas and skills to work with yours. With your allies, gently expand your world. Two compatible people or peoples, collaborate skills, and throw what you love, throw in your desire, and look for a person who enhances, who fits the missing pieces, right, into your projects, and those who you approve with, that aligns with your soul purpose, your spirit, your aspiration, desire. Again, this goes back to the Aquarius energy with collaboration. That's the same type of energy. You have 11, 11, 11. You have 7, 7, 11. So I seen that number yesterday. So that definitely confirms this. Definitely confirms that. Yeah. Aligning with, the birds of a feather flock together. Ever heard that saying? There's so many birds on here that are intertwining and inspiring and building something so beautiful. And this can be done, Spirit said. Whatever that is questioning at your mind right now when it comes to something that you are desiring, it is yours. All right, invest in people that invest in you. The Journey card, progressions. All right, your present situation may not make sense in a short-term perspective because it has to do with the karmic patterns and how those intersect with karmic patterns of the world's progress, and to do less with your daily existence. So stand back and look at your life, your journey. Think of the years you engaged with the world and the years you needed time for more personal work. The Hermit, Consider making a timeline or painting this landscape, even if you're in your head. If you like to paint, I would say paint something, draw, write down in your journaling, your journal book, to journal, to see where you are in these big 3 patterns. Because the situation may feel fated, but the outcome is not predestined, Spirit said. Though you feel uncomfortable, you always have a choice about how you respond and where you go. To help guide you in the moment, consider where you would like to be at the end of your life, as far as distant point, and look back and let the future become your lighthouse and guide. Not your past, but your future. This is about the progression and time and removing these mountains. This is about also, changing the paradigm, but also shifting and jumping timelines is what I'm hearing. So when you jump through timelines and you work this magic through your self progressions, right, in mind, through your journey, you have to look at your future and your desires, your goals as the lighthouse where you would like to end up being. And when your future become your lighthouse and guide you, even though you may have to go around the rocks, these rocks, mountains. Sometimes it may seem like mountains, sometimes it's pebbles. Sometimes the pebbles may seem like pebbles, but it's mountains, vice versa. But when you go around these rocks and work with the tides, again, work with the tides, not against it. Let your lighthouse guide you. So let it be a guidance system. You see the patterns that we have here. It's always good to go with the flow of life. not go against the grain, not to be in the path of resistance, but like Abraham Hicks would say, be in the path of least resistance. And when you let that lighthouse shine and your inner light, which is your inner lighthouse, shine through, it will guide you to where you need to be. And sometimes where you need to be may feel uncomfortable, but always keep that focus. I'm going to pull some tarot cards as well while we conclude this beautiful reading for the week of February 1st through the 7th. Ashe. All right. Spirit guide, ancestors, universe. May I be a clear conduit for your messages today and come forth with these opportunities of abundance, prosperity, health, and protection. Ashe. Overall energy. Ashe. Yes. Thinking outside the box and being strong and firm on your position is what I heard. I was going to say something else, but I heard position. He has a sword planted. This is the after tarot. So you see he has the King of Swords. He has a sword planted in front of him through the crown. So this is the messages received from your higher self, from your spirit guides, and from the universe. This is the seed planted. This is everything, hearing the ancestors and spirit come through. The clear messages, the clear skies behind. Okay, you see the birds flying, you see the clear sky, you got a couple of clouds here, but overall it's a clear sky. Then you have the crown here, you have the crown on his head. So the crown chakra is open to be able to hear, but also be able to speak as well and communicate. Communicate with this. Right? This is the air center. So this is Aquarius. Also, this could be Gemini, Libra. With the Temperance card, you have that Sagittarius energy. The Temperance cards teach us to have patience and to not just rely on the appearances of things, but to rely on your faith. This is the pouring back into self. This is the pouring into other people as other people are pouring into you. 1 foot's on the ground, 1 foot's in the water. There's a balancing act here. The sun comes up. Again, let your light shine. Let the future be your lighthouse. Again, you have the rocks here, the mountains, and you have the sun behind it, the lighthouse. Sometimes you have to just understand and have that inner knowing that everything is going to work out for your highest good. Everything is pointing up. Everything is pointing up. Trine, sextile. You see that triangle? You see that triangle? Do you see the birds? This is the trine energy, the temperance. And sometimes, even though you may be misunderstood, that's okay. Tap into yourself, your third eye. Tap into your knowing, your lighthouse. Because not, you know what I'm saying, your path is not everybody else's path. Your vision is not going to be everybody's vision. This is why you need to align with those who align with you. And the universe is going to naturally send people to who aligns with you in your path. And you have to know whether to receive, to be open, or whether to, if it's not alignment with you, you're going to know, you're going to feel it. It's going to it's going to get you off balance, it's going to get you off your path as well. Okay, so that's the energy there. Then you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is the energy of the second house. This is the stepping out. This is the free yourself. Free yourself and just know that you can go anywhere you want to go, right? In this material world. Sometimes you have to, some people are going overseas. Some people are traveling through the states. Some people are just embarking on a whole new journey in general, maybe switching things up, looking at the, distant horizons, that you are hopeful and that you know where this will lead you into prosperity. This red signifies the root chakra, is dealing with abundance, passion, sensuality, material wealth. I'm also getting when it comes to your second house. So some of you are traveling. Some of you may be coming upon some beautiful, inheritances. I see the month of December. I see a lot of December. Sagittarius energy, so the times of Sagittarius. This could be for a few Leos and Aries. But I also see, again, with this being said, with the second house, you have a lot of resources that are coming into you, that are sailing in. So stand in alignment and be open to those opportunities when it presents itself. So you have to be in alignment when it comes to that, okay? Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the rebirth. Ashe. And with the rebirth is the 9 and the 1, and it brings 10, death and rebirth. And rebirth into something so divine, I would say provine, and something that is occurring. So you see that she's looking at herself in this pentacle. Remember I told you about appearances, and also that mirror magic. Be careful when it comes to mirror magic, but if you know how to utilize those energies, you can do this mirror magic. You can utilize the energy of the earth using certain herbs, magic work, to bring in and birth something new. Now, a lot of people are getting a lot of abundance coming this recent, few weeks. Definitely by springtime with the rabbit, the rebirth is spring for me. That is the real New Year's. March 20th, the beginning of spring, April 1st. This is bringing in new life and new vitality, abundance, and all types of opportunities as well. Working with the root chakra and working with your heart chakra. Make sure you keep your heart chakra open. All right. With the Pluto energy of the rebirth, you're definitely coming into this pentacle energy, this Virgo energy as well. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So a lot of you may have any Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. See where that plays out for you. See where Pluto is in your chart as well. This may be related to where Pluto leads to in your chart, your personal chart, and see how that affects for you. Yeah, your first house and second house, as well as Aquarius, where Aquarius reaches in your chart. And on the bottom, you have the Magician card. This is the overall energy to manifestation, anything that you want by doing any rituals. So again, I posted on my Facebook page, Cecilia A Goddess. You can look on that page and go to the post where I posted, and this will definitely help you and guide you, because I'll be intuitively led to share with you what herbs that you can use. You can either get it from me on my website, or if you have these things already, utilize them. My website is www.connection and like the number 2 ascension.com, where you can get all these altar tools and use the elements to conjure up these the energy. Oh, and on the bottom you got the Ace of Pentacles. I can't make Definitely bringing in abundance. This is definitely to bring in abundance. So if you had any devastation when it comes to losses of financial money or stagnancy, guess what? That energy is definitely changing for you rapidly now, and new energy coming in with abundance. But make sure that you clean up your mind, clean up your space, welcome in this new energy, do collaborations when it comes to that. And again, not long thinking outside the box, believing there is no box, and doing whatever your heart desires and feels without any fear. And this is a beautiful message for the first week of February through the 7th of February. And I will come back on next week and do another collective energy read for the following week. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Again, please don't forget to comment, like, and share, and also subscribe, hit that bell, set the notifications for upcoming videos, and exclusives, and any events that's coming up. Thank you again. Love you. Peace.